Hello, beautiful. Spring is in the air, and that makes it the perfect time to shake things up and try a new hairdo. Welcome to the Beauty of Aging. I'm Angel, and on this channel, we talk about a lot of things: beauty, lifestyle, wellness. If you've been wanting to add a little life, bounce, a touch of glamour to your hair, today I'm giving you the ultimate spring refresh. I'm going to show you the products, tools, and techniques to get soft, bouncy curls just in time for spring. So let's get right to it. Okay, guys, I washed my hair last night, and for the most part, I let it air dry. It's still a little damp. I put the diffuser on the blow dryer, and I'm just going to use that to finish drying the roots. Now, some people will use a blow dryer to straighten the hair before actually using a curling wand. I actually use a heated brush. I find it straightens my hair plenty fine for the purposes that I need it for. It's also great for stretching out your hair if you want to do that before you do a twist out, just to give you a little bit more length if that's what you're looking for. So I'm letting this heat up. This is a small one from Dry Bar. I've had it for quite a long time. I will find one similar to it and link that in the description. Now I'm going to section it into 4 different sections. Also checking just to make sure that it is indeed dry at the root, which it is. Okay, I'm parting it with my fingers. Doesn't have to be perfect. My number one rule with any type of heat styling is you got to have a heat protectant. So today I'm using the Redken Frizz Dismiss. I like to use this when I'm going to do a curl, and also I'm on the Gulf Coast, so it's really humid. So hoping this is going to protect me from the humidity gremlins today, because I do have to go out. So I'm going to apply this liberally. I've got like 3 squirts to this section, making sure I'm getting it from the root to the tips, and then pulling it apart with my fingers just to make sure I'm getting serum throughout that whole segment. And then I'm going to use my Tangle Teaser brush just to distribute that. Okay, so now I'm just going to section a little piece with my finger and show you what a great job the heated brush does. Now, this version does not come with a temperature gauge. It's just on or off. It can get very hot. So I oftentimes will unplug it for a bit just to let it cool down. You see how straight that is? It's really straight. And grab another little section. You see how it's really straight. And I just find this easier for me personally than trying to get it this straight with a blow dryer. It's faster, in my opinion. Okay, so we're finishing up the last section. It goes pretty fast. As you can see, I'm using big chunks of hair. Straight. Good. And it's quite normal to have different textures. The texture at this part of my hair is a lot looser than, let's say, the crown. I'm growing out a mini chop. For whatever reason, the edges are growing a lot slower than everything else. But anywho, so we're done with that. Now, if you have natural hair like me, you may be wondering, what about the edges? Yeah, what about the edges? So I have a small heated comb that I use just for the edges. It does have a temperature gauge, so I put it on the lowest one, and I literally just do, when I say edges, I mean edges. That's it. Okay. That's it. And I'm also going to use the edge, my edge gel as well. Again, you gotta protect ourselves from the humidity gremlins. I just bought this a few months ago. Actually, it was at the recommendation of someone in the beauty of aging community. She was like, girl, you need to get you a little hot comb for those edges. It's like, duly noted. And that's what the community is for. Sharing. Okay, I'm not even going to do the edges around the back or the kitchen, as we used to say back in the day. If you know, you know, because the hair is going to be covering it up anyway. So, okay, so now we are going to do the curls. Finally, I am actually using a wide barrel. This is a 1.5 inch barrel because I really want soft, almost not really like curls, but I want a very, very loose, wavy type pattern. So I'm using this to see if we can achieve it with that. I do have a smaller one that I'm going to use around the edges, but for the main body, I'm going to use this. And I've resectioned my hair. And this is kind of just the order that I'm going to do the curls in. Now, there are 2 ways you can set these curls if you don't want to use rollers, which I don't. Either with hairpins, pin curl, or clips. I actually like the metal clips. I can just maneuver them a little bit better. So I'm going to do that. And then before I clip the pin to hold it in place, I'm going to spray it with a flexible finishing spray. This is by Ion. It's also humidity resistant because we're doing all we can. And it's a light hold for a blow-dried look. So it's not stiff at all. In fact, the hold factor on this is called a medium. So let's get to working. Okay. And I'm going to turn and pull as well. And that's really finishing the straightening process. That's why you don't really have to get it super straight. So hold for a second. Now I have the temperature on this set at 360. Even though for 4C hair, the recommendation is in the 400s. But silver and gray hair burn very easily. So I never use the manufacturer's recommendation. Never. Okay, so I'm going to just pin this in place with the clip. And I'm pinning it this way because I really don't want the curl to go under like that. I really want it to be a spirally type of curl. It just gets in the way. I just love the metal clips for holding hair. Okay. And if I feel like the roots are just not quite straight enough, I'll just, do that. Just pull and turn. Until you get those ends last to make sure I straighten those ends out for a few seconds and let her go. Okay, let's spray that. Now, if you are very skilled and adept at the whole pin curl with a bobby pin, go for it. Because that's actually a style you can actually sleep in. Can't sleep in these metal clips. I always want to make sure I pull that curling arm all the way to the end, because that is the main thing with the brush. It's not going to get those ends straight. Okay. Okay, let's see what that looks like from the back. Yep, that's kind of what I want. Because then it's going to be just very loose. See? I just want it loose with lots of body. Okay, we're coming to the last two curls here in the front. Now, I am fully aware that this could be a roller set, but I don't have rollers and also don't have a bonded hair dryer. And I'm not sure if I would get the same kind of look that I want with rollers, maybe. I will put some holding spray on that. Same time I put some on this one. Oh, that really loose. Okay, here's what it looks like in the back. So now we're going to put some makeup on and get dressed, and I'll be right back.
I didn't go gray to make a statement. I did it because it felt like me.
Okay, y'all, it's time for the takedown. Now, I just realized I didn't put my edge gel on yet. So let's get that right now. Okay, I misplaced my little edge brush, so I'm just going to take a little bit right there and just a little bit. Just use my fingers. Perfect. And that is pretty quick drying. But you do have to be careful because remember that actually is, even though it's gel, it's a water-based product. So you just got to be careful. At least my hair will revert back very quickly. Keep the humidity gremlins at bay, at least for the edges. Okay, and that'll be dry by the time you finish the takedown. So more than enough time for the curls to cool and set. Outfit of the day I will show in full when we're done. It is a faux leather, butter soft, faux leather, soft pink t-shirt dress from the Caldwell collection. It comes in a variety of colors. I will have a link down in the description. The Caldwell collection is a beautiful line of very classic wardrobe staples created by a mother-daughter design team out of North Carolina. I don't know how many clips that was, maybe a couple of dozen. So far, I'm liking the body and the fullness. If you're interested in the face, the makeup routine, I have several makeup tutorials. I'll put the link to the playlist at the end of this vlog. Okay. Every time I think I'm done, it's one more. Okay. I'm loving that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just comb it out with my fingers. I really didn't have a part. I just kind of, as you saw with the clips, I just kind of had them all going back and then a few to the front. So now I'm going to use, this is a pick that I use when I do my two twist out. I want to make sure I don't have any lines in the back. You know, like when you used to have those roller set lines in the back. Yep, there's none there. Because that curling line, that 1.5 inch curling line, that was like, it's really not a curl. It's more of a body wave. this soft body wave. Now we could go back, but I like a little bit of a, I don't know if I would call it a bang, but I do like a little bit of hair in the face. Let's see. One tip that I would recommend is leaving your curling iron heated. I don't have mine heated because I'm on my way out the door. And then that way you can correct something. If you don't really like the way it's curling, you can correct that right on the spot. I'm not going to worry about it, but that's a tip to myself. I haven't done a set like this in forever. Okay, for earrings, I'm going to go with a little statement earring, of course, to celebrate spring being on the way. Okay. And this collar has a lot of firmness, even though the dress is butter soft, but I definitely want the collar up. It's a little bit more of a modern take. The sleeves are 3/4 length, but I'm gonna push those up like that. So let's go take a look at the whole outfit, top to bottom. But first, I'm gonna do one more go over of this holding spray. It's super light. Right, okay. Now let's go take a look at our total outfit. And now here's our outfit of the day. And I'm going to finish that off with a perfect accessory. I've got flesh tone mules because your girl is short. So we want to lengthen that leg every opportunity we get. Aviators, and we're ready to go. Well, ladies, that's it. Our spring refresh, soft, bouncy, wavy curls. Remember, this look can be achieved not only using the silver clips that I had, but also with long bobby pins. And if you still want to go the old school traditional route, large rollers. The key is to prepare your hair using a clean, moisturizing, hydrating system like the Maison 276 3-step system. Preparing your hair for heat with a high quality heat protectant, and regardless of the style you use to attain your curls, finishing with a lightweight medium hold spray. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode of The Beauty of Aging. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course comment, because you know I love chit-chatting with you down in the DMs, and I especially love your content recommendations. And of course, don't forget to join us every Friday right here live streaming on YouTube at 10 o'clock Eastern for Coffee with Angels. We talk about a lot of different topics, but there are all issues that are important to you, the woman who is unapologetically growing bolder. Don't forget to check out some of the vlogs that you'll see at the end of this video. In the meantime, okay, y'all, new day update. I curled it again with the smaller curling wand. The first time was with the 1.5-inch barrel. Then I redid it this morning with the 1-inch barrel. Yesterday was fine. I liked it. It was very, very loose. It wasn't really a curl. It was more of like a wave situation. I think these might really be curls that will last. Still soft, bouncy, fluffy. Okay, but I'm about to do Coffee with Angel live, so I'm going to comb it out and show you what it looks like right before I get ready to go live. Okay, I'll be right back. I think the 1-inch barrel might be it. I'm glad I redid it. So I still combed it out the same way, mostly with my fingers, and then the pick. This is the back. I think we're good. I'm getting ready to go live in 5 minutes with the March 5th version of our Coffee with Angel coffee chat. So if you haven't already seen that coffee chat, check it out. Thanks so much for joining me on another episode of The Beauty of Aging. I'll see you guys next time, because y'all, it's time for Coffee with Angel, and I haven't even made my coffee yet. So you know it's really time to go now. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. We're back in the kitchen and I am making the coffee. How are you guys doing? It's spring. Oh, thank you. The hair is
Y'all, it's probably been so. The last time I had hair that looked like this, I had a perm, and I haven't had a perm in 15 years. And then when I had a perm, it was a pixie. So it's probably been 20 years since I had this kind of hair. I definitely had to figure out how to curl natural hair as opposed to relaxed hair because they are not the same. Anyway, thank y'all. Tutorial is in the works. I did it first yesterday, and sorry, the coffee machine is making a lot of noise. And wore it to an event last night. So I was just like, "Ooh, what we gonna do? What's it gonna be like when we get home?" It was okay. It was okay. The products that I use managed to keep everything in place. As I was doing my hair this morning, I was like, "Oh, they've never seen my hair like this before."